Welcome back, animal. In 200 meters, turn right. You have arrived at your destination. In 400 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn left. Recalculating route. In 200 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, you will arrive at your destination. I've been sitting on this one for a while. It's the showcase I've always wanted to do. See you there. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. Horizon Arcade will begin shortly. Good luck. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn left. Recalculating route.
Hola, my friend. Are you ready to get going?
So, Rami, you said something about a big cat.
A long story. I tracked it all the way into the jungle, but lost my notes. Why don't I explain it on the way? First, let's retrace my steps. We head south, across the highway, and over the hills. Vámonos!
I thought big cats would avoid major highways.
Not this one, my friend. Mira, next, I turned off-road and hit a danger sign on the way into Mulegé. Welcome to Mulegé! My aunt, Tia Rosa, runs a stall in the craft market. She was the one who first told me about the big cat. Now I have your help, I'm sure we'll find it. Next, I went across the bridge and into the jungle. We're getting close.
Hold up, Rami. You owe me a long story.
Perdón, let me explain. I was given coordinates of where this big cat was last sighted. But the plane had mechanical problems on takeoff. I barely got it off the ground.
So you dumped your cargo?
Exacto! I lost everything and I never even saw the cat. But now you're here to help. And it's on the way. Por favor. This is the place! I left my car at the far end of the runway. All my stuff, including my notes, should be in the flight cases. You think you can find them too?
The big cat is a car, right? I'm guessing... Jaguar?
Obviously! Sorry, did I not mention? It's a barn find. Drop me off at my car once you've found it. You found my notes. Tia Rosa said the Jaguar was abandoned by its owner 20 years ago. I've marked out the rough location on your map. flight recorder! It's designed to survive any crash. Maybe not getting run over by a car, but...
I don't see you getting out to grab it.
Flight suit! Bien hecho!
What were you wearing to fly the plane?
My spare flight suit. What did you think? You can keep it if you like.
Hey, Remy, how come you were carrying 100,000 credits?
Oh, my friend. Just some winnings I made on the street scene. My helmet! Gracias, my friend. I've been looking for this one. There's my car. Drop me around here when you're ready to leave. Alex wants the biggest dirt racing program Horizon has ever seen, and we are going to give it to him.
Follow me! Can't get lost if we follow the river! Watch your head! Watch your head! Watch your head! How would you like to visit some old friends along the way?
Absolutely.
Welcome to Xmal! Once the most powerful city in the region. But I'm afraid we missed my friends by about 1,000 years. Legend has it, La Pirámide del Adivino was built in a single night. It takes us 2 days just to set up a festival stage. El Palacio del Gobernador. They say it's built to align with the stars during the wet season. We'll have to come back and check. We'll take this road. Getting close now. I promised you dirt roads, didn't I? Ale and I used to race buggies around here when we were teenagers. I always won.
I hope you've grown out of your rivalry.
Rivalry? My friend, in Mexico we call that family. Let's go back across the river. This is Agua Azul. We're so close now. Keep going. We're deep in the heart of the jungle now, my friend. It's just us and the wildlife of La Selva. These roads are treacherous, only reached by the most capable cars.
Or those that parachute down from cargo planes.
Yeah, those two.
Oh no! Have we stalled?
They'll be back, my friend. Big dirt racing fans.
Are those howler monkeys? We didn't have them back in the UK.
Your jungles must be very boring. And here we are. The waterfalls are right around the corner. Cascadas de Agua Azul. What do you think? Is the Mexican jungle good enough for Alex and the best dirt racers in the world?
It's perfect. I just hope the dirt racers are good enough for the Mexican jungle.
I know what you were thinking all the way through that jungle. This place would be perfect for dirt racing. Funny! I had the same thought. Check it out. Horizon Wilds. A little festival of my own where we celebrate all things dirt racing. Oh, this is going to be good. I've started you off simple with a few events, and the drivers and fans have challenges to match. So, off you go and get dirty!
Hola, mi amigo. Primo Ramiro says you could use some help exploring the Mexican jungle. I would like to offer mis servicios.
Very kind of you, Juan. Be right there.
It's time to expand. What are we doing next?
200 meters, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Buena Esperanza. Disappear into the jungle with only the temples for company. Who doesn't want to do that sometimes?
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn left. Recalculating route. In 200 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.
Welcome to Horizon Wilds. Allow me to provide you with a little local knowledge. And of course, if I could have a Horizon driver to help me with the work for the university.
Deal. When do we start?
Why not right now? We'll take the Land Rover Defender. I've programmed Anna, but don't worry. I know the jungle even better than Primo Rami. Wait, is it that way? Sí, ¿dónde está? It's this way. ¡Vámonos! Approaching Ekbalam. Notice the architecture. Rami said it was quite the experience last time you visited, no?
Well, we were fleeing a tropical storm at the time.
turn right. In 400 meters, turn left.
Sharp left ahead! Agua Azul! Popular with the tourists. But first, we have to find it. Try not to wet the scientific equipment. Or the scientist.
In 400 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn left.
You know this is the highest bridge in the Americas. Más rápido, por favor. I don't like heights. That's the pyramid of Uxmal. Rami told me leyendas about it when we were kids. Oh, is that the end of the tour? You're too fast, my friend. Data looks perfect. Great stuff.
Thanks for the tour, Juan.
Fue mi placer, my friend. Just do one thing for me. If Rami asks, tell him I'm a much better guy than he is. Hola, mi amigo. Juan Garcia's here. Primo Rami heard about our adventure in the jungle. He set up a sorpresa for you.
What kind of surprise?
Well, if I tell you, then it won't be a sorpresa. Just get down here.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. 200 meters, turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
It's a trailblazer. The university wants topographical data. I think Primo Rami just likes to watch you drive. Oh, and I annoyed Prima Alejandra until she loaned me the Maverick.
Okay, Juan. Get in and hang on.
Destination set. Telemetry is being recorded. Now, vamos! Vamos!
Okay, I'm vamosing!
Take any route you want, preferably without hitting a tree. Watch out! It looks like the weather is closing in. I said without hitting anything!
But there's so many things to hit!
Bien hecho. I'll tell Rami his trailblazer was very easy. Not even a challenge for you. We've got everything we need. I'll send the topographical data to Horizon Wilds.
Happy to help, Juan.
Hola, mi amigo. I've been talking. Talking to Primo Rami and the team. Team at Horizon Wilds. I think the best way to settle this is with a race. Not quite. Come down and meet me.
Juan, what are you up to?
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
The trophy truck for you, and the 911 GT3 RS for me.
We'll be racing each other.
See, if I win, I can tell the whole familia that I beat a Horizon superstar. And if you win, well, we just won't tell anyone.
I should mention, you'll need to follow the dirt road and ignore Anna for this one. The university wants telemetry from different road surfaces, so I'll take the asphalt.
Ignore Anna, take the dirt road. Got it.
You won. But that was much closer than we thought it would be, no? Muchas gracias, my friend. I have the telemetry from both vehicles. I'll get it over to the university. Right after I compare my acceleration profile with Rami and Ale's last races.
I'll tell them they have competition.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I was chatting to this bloke who said one of the most famous movie cars in history is actually abandoned in a barn somewhere in Mexico. What do you reckon? Sounds like a wild goose chase to me.
In 200 meters, turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Hey, Animal. Sorry to interrupt your Hall of Fame chase, but we need to pick an adventure.
Great! They're filming for the new Vanguard Force movie, and the star Frankie Beaumont was asking around for you. I still don't think the two of you look anything alike, but Frankie really seems to need your help. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Horizon Arcade will begin soon. Why not say hello to the other drivers whilst you wait? Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. Recalculating route. In 100 meters, turn right. Arrived at your destination.
Wow. It's like looking in a mirror. Right? I mean, the perfect stunt double is an identical twin. You said you wanted some driving lessons. Get in! Let's go!
So, there's a new movie, Vanguard Force 10.
Yeah, I've seen the teasers. And I had fun driving stunts in the last one.
Right. The director is insisting we do our own stunts this time round. So I need to get decent after the standard you set on the last one.
Have to do your own stunts? Oof. Well, let's see what we can do.
That's, the Stockholm slide?
We've already started filming. It's hopeless. I'll never impress Victor Garcia Hernandez as a driver or legitimate dramatic actor. Actually, I have an idea. Since, you know, there's a bit of resemblance here. What if we don't tell anyone and hang on. You do the driving and I do the acting. I think we could pull that off. I've got a stunt coming up. Get the costume on and pretend to be me.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn right.
Hey, James. So, high car broke down, huh?
No. You're right. We're just testing the capabilities as an RV.
Yeah, high car definitely broke down.
Zach has the engine teardown under control, but it might take a while. What are we gonna do?
How about we take some cars and some cameras and get up to speed on the Nissan Z? So this is everything you need to know to get up to speed on the Nissan Z while we drive them. No way. No way, no way! In October of 1969, the 240Z arrived in America, known in Japan as the Fair Lady Z. So this is everything you need to know to get up to speed on the Nissan Z while we drive them. No way. No way, no way! In October of 1969, the 240Z arrived in America, known in Japan as the Fair Lady Z. The American version had a 2.4-liter inline six, giving it a robust 151 horsepower. It could go from 0 to 60 in just under 8 seconds and cost around $3,600. I would love to find a 240Z for $3,600. Jumping to more current times, in 2001, an announcement was made. The return of the Z to America. Nissan debuted a bright orange Z concept car, the Nissan 350Z. It was released to wide acclaim the very next year. While the 350Z was good, Nissan knew they could do better. Debuting in 2008, the Nissan 370Z was almost a complete redesign from the 350, with the engine swapped out to the huge 3.7-liter V6.
It was also still affordable and looked amazing.
Lucky for us and all the Z-Series fans, Nissan didn't stop there. In 2023, the new Nissan Z arrived, the newest in their line of modern sports cars, this time with 400 horsepower. The new Z uses the same platform as the 370Z, but now it's got a 3-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine.
Now I kind of wish I'd gotten the Roadster. Z432, baby. Can't beat a classic.
My Z is the mightiest Z.
This is great, but I still miss high car.
Congratulations, you are now officially up to speed on the Nissan Z. So this is everything you need to know to get up to speed on the Nissan Z while we drive on. No way! No way, no way!
In October of 1969, the 240Z arrived in America, known in Japan as the Fair Lady Z. The American version had a 2.4-liter inline-six, giving it a robust 151 horsepower. It could go from 0 to 60 in just under 8 seconds and cost around $3,600. I would love to find a 240Z for $3,600. Jumping to more current times, in 2001, an announcement was made. The return of the Z to America. Nissan debuted a bright orange Z concept car, the Nissan 350Z. It was released to wide acclaim the very next year. While the 350Z was good, Nissan knew they could do better. Debuting in 2008, the Nissan 370Z was almost a complete redesign from the 350, with the engine swapped out to the huge 3.7-liter V6. It was also still affordable and looked amazing. Lucky for us and all the Z-Series fans, Nissan didn't stop there. In 2023, the new Nissan Z arrived, the newest in their line of modern sports cars, this time with 400 horsepower. The new Z uses the same platform as the 370Z, but now it's got a 3-liter twin-turbocharged V6 engine.
Now I kind of wish I'd gotten the Roadster. Z432, baby. Can't beat a classic.
My Z is the mightiest Z.
This is great, but I still miss high car.
Congratulations, you are now officially up to speed on the Nissan Z.
Hey, Zach, is the car fixed yet?
Just you wait and see.